So the Lion and Winter last in for the Albasti Equerel Dubai Dante Stakes, 10.5 furlongs, one of the last trials of 2025. On in the air, Mr. Riz jumped right up in the air. Good sit by Tom Marquand, could easily have got unseated there, and the Grey Night Walker's also slow into stride. The Lion in Winter's very keen early on. Sea Scout and crossing over Devil's Advocate. Ryan Mulberry keen to get some cover on the Lion in Winter in the blue and orange, fresh on his return. Wimbledon Hawkeye and Alpine Trail posted 3 wide early on. Reading back into midfield, Pride of Arras sits in 6th place, just ahead Big White Face of Damasus. The pace is not that strong. Racing on the outside of Tuscan Hills. The back 3 are Royal Playwright, the grey who crossed over Night Walker, and after fluffing the start, Mr. Riz is last of all. So Godolphin at the head of affairs, and Alpine Trail quite keen to get over onto the outside of Devil's Advocate. Wimbledon Hawkeye will accommodate now and drop into 3rd. Sea Scout on the inside, the Lion in Winter just taken back to settle, racing on the outer of the blue and white colours of Pride of Arras as they head towards the final 7. Tuscan Hills with Damasus, 3 wide Royal Playwright on the outside of Night Walker, and last of all is Mr. Riz. So the tempo being controlled by Godolphin. Devil's Advocate, Benoit de la Sayette leads by over a length from Alpine Trail. In 3rd place, Sea Scout, Wimbledon Hawkeye in 4th. The Lion in Winter's currently in 6th place, just behind Pride of Arras with Tuscan Hills, Damasus, as the leader just begins to press on as they turn for home with half a mile to travel in the Albasti Equerel Dante. And out in the lead and staying more towards the far side, Devil's Advocate. Alpine Trail shaken up in 2nd. Sea Scout comes next, Wimbledon Hawkeye, the Lion in Winter just beginning to move forward. On the inside is Tuscan Hills. Behind these, trying to make some progress, is Night Walker. Out in the lead, Devil's Advocate. Alpine Trail pushed along with Sea Scout. The Lion in Winter being gathered up towards the outside. Damasus is on his tail. Wimbledon Hawkeye still with a chance as well. Devil's Advocate giving a bold sight. Tuscan Hills at a big price. The Lion in Winter with work to do as Alpine Trail and between horses Pride of Arras tries to close. Then Wimbledon Hawkeye and Damasus down the outside. It's Pride of Arras for Ross Ryan, who's taken over. Damasus staying on with Wimbledon Hawkeye. 150 yards to race in the Dante. Pride of Arras for the shot. Damasus coming hard in 2nd place, but it's still a length and a half down. And Pride of Arras throws himself into the Derby picture by winning the Dante from Damasus. Wimbledon Hawkeye, Devil's Advocate. Behind those was Night Walker, the Lion in Winter, fully eclipsed.
And they're off. They're racing for the Tattersalls Musidora Stakes Group 3 with an extended 1.25 miles away to a pretty level break. On the inside, Go-Go Boots is handy. On the outside there, the green jacket of Tati Coram. Between them is Whirl. These 3 going on together, being trapped by Smokin in the pink and green Diabolo, with Miss Tonnerre on her outside, and Serenity Prayer and Oisin Murphy sitting chilly at the back of the field, only about 3.5 to 4 lengths off the speed as they go past the mile start over on the far side of the Knavesmire. So Tati Coram and Hector Crouch leading from Go-Go Boots and Kieran Schumacher. Whirl in the Michael Tabor blue and orange colours, racing on the outside for Ryan Moore. Followed then by Smokin, Ross Ryan in the pink and green, the Andrew Rosen colours. Miss Tonnerre and Tom Marquand alongside, and still looking on at the rear is Serenity Prayer as the runners move down the side of the course now. They're about at the halfway point here in the Tattersalls Musidora. Tati Coram cutting it out still. Whirl in 2nd as they begin to turn into the home straight. Then comes Go-Go Boots, who's sitting on the rail, and then followed on the outside by Miss Tonnerre. All travelling nicely at the back of the field. Serenity Prayer in the blue and maroon on the inside. Smokin, they're racing together as the runners come down now the home straight with 3.5 furlongs left to cover, and Whirl has committed. She goes on here for Ryan Moore, and all of a sudden 1 or 2 of them are under a drive. Trying to come out there to challenge is Go-Go Boots. Had a bit of a barging match there with Miss Tonnerre as she did so, and got a touch unbalanced. 2 furlongs left to go. Whirl is very much the one to catch here in the Musidora. Go-Go Boots trying. Serenity Prayer is under a bit of pressure as well. She is keeping on though. Then on the inside is Tati Coram, but the bird might have flown here, and it's Whirl who's going further clear in the closing stages. And this trial season is turning into a Ballydoyle benefit here as Whirl comes home to win really comfortably. A double for Ryan Moore. Wins by about 5 lengths. In 2nd, Serenity Prayer. Go-Go Boots in 3rd. Then Tati Coram, Miss Tonnerre and